I've heard Hillsborough. How can you hear a town? You listen to its voices. One voice points to the town in his tile where there is a compass. His tile encompasses Hillsborough's streets. On Hillsborough's King Street, there is his house, twin chimneys of 1768. His voice lives here, Mark Bell's, with Virginia Bell, and the strumming of Banjo Bell, and the barking of Theo Bell, the dog. Thane Bell comes home too. He's the kid, the mayor's kid. Along the Eno, their voices move by foot, as they talk along the Eno River Walk and into the Occaneechi replica village. Here are the voices of the Occaneechi tribe folk, Beverly Payne and Rose Hayes. They cook a chicken on a rock and they talk. Mark's ears to the river, and then to the Cathedral of Trees, the Occaneechi Speedway Trail. A deer may turn both its ears to hear his walk, but it's a quiet step into the Hillsborough Orange County Public Library, where Mark reads up on the Hillsborough Climate Challenge. His climate passport takes him into the Sportsplex, where he listens to recycling and to recyclers. His climate passport takes him back to the library, where he is not the only one listening to the future of Hillsborough, or reading Hillsborough's sustainability plan. He who hears Hillsborough is its mayor, the preserver of its past, Hillsborough's history, and as such he holds the door into the town to which he points, where the town board speaks, and Mark listens, and he hears, and he listens, and to Virginia, who too listens. This is a board of listeners, and a speaker for a thinker. In honor of one, Miss Dot Johnson, the Fairview community watches. It watches out for members of the community, who listen to the voices of their observations. And Mark is there, a member of the community, he who listens to the voices near to Hillsborough. Not turning his back on who there is to be heard, this is a room of listeners, a chair for a thinker, a chair for a thinker, and a ground for gardeners. At any time, any voice can speak. And so, as it is, time to go, to wherever there is another sound of Hillsborough to be heard, where the children of Hillsborough play, and they play to hear the sounds of their Hillsborough bubbles. At the Hillsborough Farmers Market, the sounds of sellers are the sounds of stories. Down the block, at the Hillsborough's Visitor Center, the sounds of revolutionary histories and herstories are the shots of short muskets. The red jackets are here. The Airmount House, here, Mark hears the winds and the suns and the birds of the 1800s. Hearing Hillsborough's history is his horizon. He hears the history of Hughes Academy. And, after all is heard, he'll tell us, those who listen, his story of Hillsborough. Before he speaks, he holds a space to listen, and then he speaks, and then he listens. Before he says his word, tie off or tie on, he is part-time mayor, full-time he who hears Hillsborough.